Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Don back for another video. I know I've been gone for a minute. I've been gone for a month. And so it's a perfect reason to talk about, what being a second lieutenant is actually like. You guys have seen, I think I've shot a day in the life of an Army officer. I think that's what I did. But to give you more perspective, a little more detail on what my days are actually like, there are hard days and then there are easy days, to be totally honest with you. There are hard days and there are easy days. I work right now, I probably work about 11 to 12 hours if there's nothing going on. Like if I'm not working on a project or something big, then I'm working 11 to 12 hours a day, okay? And it's because I'm the best. Well, I'm not the best yet, but I'm gonna get there. I'm just not there yet, and I'm trying to be the best, right? Next thing is, let's take a look at projects. When you're as a second lieutenant, being a second lieutenant is the epitome of on-the-job training. You learn everything on the job. And so you have to have the ability, I feel like, to humble yourself down to a level to where, oh yes, hey, Sergeant so-and-so, can you please explain this to me? Hey, Sergeant, can you explain this to me? Can you explain this to me? Explain this to me. And so you're really trying to learn your leadership style. You're really learning how to interact with people. You're really trying to see, do I even have interpersonal skills? What are interpersonal skills? Can I do this? It's literally the epitome of on-the-job training. You really go in and you don't know what's going on. Everything you learn in your basic school, at least for quartermasters, we learn it and we may use some of it. Like we may use some of it. It's just, when you come into the job, I don't think it's quite stated how much of it is people management. It's really how do you manage people. And then you have your platoon sergeant, which is the expert people manager who you're kind of learning from and learning with. And it's definitely an interesting time. Being an officer, being a second lieutenant is all of it is learning, right? All of it is learning, at least at the platoon leader level, right? When you get out of platoon leader and you move into your staff time as probably like a first lieutenant, beginning first lieutenant, senior first lieutenant, it's interesting. It's not going to be like PL time. And then you have your XO time too, which is like a baby commander. You're like the commander's, I don't know. You work for the commander. As a PL, you work for the commander too, but the XO really is the operations of the company, right? So either way, being a second lieutenant, I love it. I love my job. I love everything about it. I love my fellow PLs. I love my CO. I love my company. The soldiers don't really like, I would say soldiers have, everywhere you go, anywhere you go, people are going to complain. People are going to bitch. They're going to find something to complain about. So when you look at soldiers, and you look at the soldiers and hear what they complain about, you have to keep an open mind and really take a look and have a big, broad perspective on things. I think that's important as an officer. You have to have a broad perspective on things. You have to be able to not just look inside your box. You have to look at the big picture of things. There you go, the big picture of things. And I think that could help provide some perspective on the situation. But like I said, I love everything. Like my number one thing about my job that I love are my soldiers. Like literally on the front of my phone, I have my soldiers and my chief up there, because that's just how much I have passion about my job. Like if I could fit the whole company and everybody up there on my phone, I would do that, because that's just what I love. I love my job. As a PL, I feel like this is probably going to be the best jobs I'm going to ever have. I take interest, I do what I can, I promote, I grow. there's just nothing about this job I don't really like. I even like the downs. I even like being called into the office and and being told I'm a little soft. But you know, it's cool. It's cool for real. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can hit me up on Snapchat at KLOP95 or Instagram at KIDTHNDR2. And like I always like to say at the end of all my videos, don't live the same year 75, 80, 85, 90 times and then try and call it life. My name is Dom, aka KT2, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.